Oh my gosh, hello! Are there people out here? I know there are people out here. There's people that, where the hell? I've got so many windows open right now. I'm trying to figure out where I need to go. Oh Lord, this is going to be confusing. Hi everyone. I'm the muse of Muse's Touch Mini Painting. My name is Carol. Most of everybody knows me as Carol, actually, rather than my brand. I'm not sure if that's good or bad. You are people, Mini Mommy. You are totally people. I'm so glad to see you because I believe me, I was missing people when I was away at ReaperCon. I missed my little channel and hanging out with people. So and today we have the ever awesome CapMastor. He's the legend. He keeps calling me a legend. He's the legend. I mean, no, you oh, trust me, CapMaster, you totally could. It is really not hard. It's no, you are not dumb, okay? I think you have more common sense than the thimble's worth, so you are not dumb. Granted, you keep injuring yourself, so I don't know what that says. No, I know. It's nice to have. You're also a good storyteller, so which is good because this is a. Yeah, but you know, delivery that matters. What the hell am I doing here? I'm gonna paint up. I'm gonna keep working on and try to get as close to finishing, but I'm not gonna finish it. Rolf the Friendly Barbarian. That is really freaking cool. That's coming out. You're good at terrain. Wow, look at. Yeah, it looks like charcoal right now. It looks like charcoal. Well, here's some. Actually, I was gonna say the thing of it is, one thing I learned from my trip to ReaperCon is bumping it up is actually the best stuff is bumped up. It's bumped up more than you think is normal. And I'm trying to wrap my brain around that because that's something that was my feedback on my minis that I entered into the contest was they need more highlights. They need more highlights. And actually when it's something super shiny, it's like a small, like, that you go to white if it's shiny and it's like a small highlight. But I kind of get it if there's soot over it and such too. I mean, who knows? Honestly, if it's not a contest entry, you know, and other people aren't judging it, and it's for you, if you're happy with it, that's all that matters. That could be. Yep. Yep. Yeah, it really does. That I can see. Maybe on the tops of the upper rocks. Just a touch. I know, that's what I mean. Now, if you're happy with it and it's not being judged or anything, let it go. Just do it. I see a Kevin. It's funny. I also know I know like a lot of people in my who pop on my stream. I know their actual real names rather than the tags. It's with Mini Mommy. I don't know her real name, and that's fine. I like Mini Mommy actually. Wow! Blood of your first. What if you don't have a firstborn? I'm 50. I'm 50. Oh well, I mean, if you want blood of my firstborn, I don't have no, I don't have any. I don't have any kids, and at this point, it's not going to happen. I am 50. Oh no! See, this is why I had to. That's why I have to have a drink. You have to have a drink there, right? Because he will do it. Hi, Pete. Oh, I talk the whole time, anyways, even if there's no one here. What happens? What happens is basically my stream becomes an instructional video, as I say. I start talking about what I'm doing. I try to do that anyways. You know, I try to give instruction as I go, but it's fun to have something else to talk about with other people. Of course, I think we are both link friendly. I assume you're link friendly, so if anybody wants to post their links to anything they do, by all means. I know. Oh. Maybe he'll make fun of you, but everybody knows I won't make fun of you. I Boy, is that for sure. Yeah. Oh. Guys, no. This is a multi-stream, so I'm not talking to the voices in my head. I'm sorry. There is a link you can hit. I believe it's... Here, I'll put it up. It's on a timer, too, and it should have popped up. I don't know why it hasn't popped up, but multi. It's a multi-stream that I'm doing with my fellow streamer, CapMastor. Oh, no. Do I not remember my friggin' own command? That's good. I'll tell you what. Screw that. I'm just gonna... I forgot my own command. Because I put it in a while ago. Here. I will just pop it in chat, guys. Oh, you did. Thank you. Hi, Baldy and Baldy. Oh, by the way, at 2:30, which is when this traditionally ends, we will be rating the Ball GM because I'm pretty sure he's streaming today. So, thank you, Mini Mommy. Mini Mommy's my my unofficial official moderator. Shoutouts are, yeah, if anybody can make shoutouts, and I've determined that it's just easier to not have to put down. We'll see how much work I get done with all this distraction. You know what I found is that people like to do it, so there's no stopping them. There's literally no stopping. That's it. People like to feel useful and helpful, so I get that because I like to feel useful and helpful. I try. I know. Why am I getting sad trombone? Pete, why are we sad tromboning now? Is your feed not working well? Poor Pete, he doesn't have the best, unfortunately he doesn't have the best equipment, so half the time the feed borks on him. Yep. So right now, I want to say what I'm doing. I'm doing some non-metal metallic on this axe. probably badly. Ooh, that wasn't right. Oh no, it's fine. True Metallics is absolutely fine. It just doesn't photograph quite as well. But I like the challenge of it. I kind of like the look of it, especially when I get it right. I don't always get it right, but when I get it right, it looks cool. Oh, don't don't do any commissions unless they pay a lot extra. Oh, you'll say that now, and then you'll try it, determine it looks really cool, and then you'll curse yourself because it, to me, is just way more time consuming. And you're right to not offer it. I said I will offer it, but people have to pay me to do it. You know your time matters. It always does. So he's not throwing it per se. He thinks it looks cool. It said I used to say that too, and then I started doing it. I'll tell you what. The funny story I have about that is, so I've got we both got slideshows here, and on mine I've got that Halloween diorama I did, and I'll tell you right now, in the end it was worth it. But what I did was I painted the pumpkin golem first. Wait, I don't even know. Wait, did Pete the Hydrator not throw a hydrator on me? I don't see one there. I'm gonna drink anyways. But anyways, so I did the pumpkin golem first, and I looked at the big, that weapon he's got, and it's just one blade. That's it, one blade. The rest of it's all pumpkins and vines and things. Well, I looked at that guy. Oh, that's knowing I was gonna do the flippin' knight, who's covered in armor. But I looked at that and I'm like, oh, I should just non-metal metallic this, for funsies. This is for kind of a quasi-contest piece that's not going to win because it's not fitting the parameters of the contest per se. And so I painted up, and then I looked at the pumpkin knight, and I'm like, what the hell did I friggin' do? Because in order for it to all fit, I now was going to have to paint the knight the same way. And I'm like, I'm an idiot. Because I should never have done it that way. Well, in the end, I'm glad I did it because that piece was one of the ones I brought out to ReaperCon, and I got 2 silver medals from ReaperCon, that was as best I could expect. I mean, I'm not a gold medal level painter. I've seen well, that was a straight. Actually, the funny thing is the diorama technically scored better than the druid. Because the druid on my thing here too, that was one of the other pieces I brought, and that's the one they scored, and they scored that as a low silver because basically the judges give you a rank. One judge gave me a 2, a 3 is a silver, a 2 is bronze, and then I talked to the Ann Forrester, who's the one that actually runs the contest, and I talked to her. She goes, "Oh yeah, that's because we decided it was a silver. It was good enough to be a silver, but it's a low silver." So we just, one of us puts down 2. I'm like, oh, that's actually a good idea. So I was thrilled, but yeah, in the end, it ended up being worth it because if I did a true metal metallics, it probably would not have silvered. My sound should be up. Is my sound okay to everyone else? Just out of curiosity. Oh, I didn't even notice. Val Farah. And by the way, and congratulations. I'm talking with you. I'm not reading my chat here. Fazerna took their first commission. It's going well, but I did charge less than I should. Fazerna, here's the rule. We all charge less than we should have. Because if I charged minimum wage, no one would do any commissions because they just can't, couldn't afford that. Because it'd be like a $60 mini. You have to balance that fact of, how much is it that you're a slow painter like me? You know, and is it fair to charge them more because you're a slow painter? And in my view, this is my view, no one else's, is no. So I looked at the going rates because there was a Reaper thread that somebody put up, and the average was between 25 and 30. So I picked 30. So, you know, I'd already picked 30, and I was like, okay, that's cool. I'm right in line where I should be. So that's how I decided. So, Kat, so you doing commissions yet, or trying to get into doing commissions? I He talked with Brushy to charge 1,500. Well, good for him. I mean, you know what, Fazona, do you have a link to what it is you're painting yet? I'd love to see what this thing is that would be worth $1,500. I mean, even for one of the big painters, well-known painters like Brush for Hire, that's got to be a big piece. Maybe you really did charge not enough. Just remember, your time. Per hour, yeah. Oh no, I know I don't, but yeah, I realized something. I need to actually turn my commands and timers on to get them to work. I'm starting to figure why is it not working. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Cloudbot. Thank you, Cloudbot. What? Oh, Jesus. A demon in sheep's blood. Can you get sheep's? Do you have a relationship with a butcher? All right, Valfera. Or let's see, who is it? Was it Valfera? Yeah, Valfera. There's the multi-stream thing. Make sure you have one of the sounds muted. All right, that's the way to do it. So as long as you're not getting echo. And by the way, if I'm too soft, let me know. But I mean, my sound is where it's always been. So I'm not. Well, yeah, but we're listening through Discord, not through the stream. So it may not be the same. Maybe there's something going on with my sound. I don't know. I regularly have sound issues with this thing, and that's me. Yeah. They're also bad quality makes me. Oh no! I know. Oh, I feel that pain. Yes, the person says they're not great quality, which makes them less fun to paint. But it's different than the GW models usually paint. I mean, that is, yeah. You are the only one that echoes, and I'm not getting sound on your stream. I don't know. Is anyone else hearing me echo on? I don't think no one's complaints. I'm not sure, Valfera. Hey, if it's wrong, it's not shocking because I set this up and I am so I'm technologically inept because now I'm 50. So I like to say that I'm I'm, I'm old, so technology's beyond me now. You're not well. You have the mileage. That's the thing is you have the mileage. I just have the years. I don't like being 50. Cry. I mean, I like the fact I'm still here. But they say it's better than the alternative. But I want to go back to my 20s. Oh, you only echoed you and Letty up. Oh, that's fine, Val Ferreira. That works. Oh, you know what it is? Haha, because I don't know how to put Discord through multi-stream. I don't know if that's the way it works. Or oh. Then fine. Everyone listen to CapMaster if you can hear me on there and have mine shut down. That's I think the answer. You have you know what, you must have I have something on my sound thing shut down so I'm not being picked up. So you're not being picked up. Turn on caps audio and shut mine off. Sorry guys. I told you I'm not technologically good at this. I'll figure it out someday. Because one thing is I do like playing with others. So streaming with others is kind of fun. You guys should have said something sooner. I would have freaking told it. I would have said put him on. Why are you not? I mean, I know you're having a time. That's why I offered to let you. That's why I was like, I gave you the opportunity to not do this and do this. We could do this later. Shut up. Basically, shut up. But oh my god. What? I said, I hope you're okay. Yeah, no, I get what you mean. Just don't. As I said, with you, it's the mileage, man. less. That's fair. No, in some ways, I'm sort of grateful I've been able to put on weight because it sounds funny, but when I was a kid, when I was in my 20s, I couldn't put on a freaking pound. I was actually too light for my height. Yeah, make sure you're not starving yourself. That's a good point. Don't starve. Yeah, please don't starve yourself. No. All right. So I just want to make sure everyone now, everybody that's on CapMaster's audio, you can hear both of us, right? And I think I know what it is. It's probably the desktop. I probably try because I get echoes when I turn that friggin' thing on. It drives me frick. I do wear a headset. You don't see it because it's this little tiny wire here. I got I got like earbuds. And I just stick one in my ear so I can hear any alerts. That's how I know I can start dancing when people play the music and stuff. I'm pretty sure I did, but I was getting an echo, so I think I shut the thing off and they're like, oh, hey, this works. So that's probably why I put him on his sound. Because audio has like been my big Achilles heel when it comes to streaming. Oh, it's oh yeah. Yeah, amen to that. Um, Maybe I do. Maybe I need to be closer to my mic. Although it's kind of stuck in here. I sort of have. I have the cord going down around my desk and up, and it's sort of now wedged in between the wall and my desk. And that's. I'm glad I started doing all like the gaming. Started doing like uh, streaming gaming stuff online, and not video games. I mean D&D. Yeah, because I ended up. Well, actually, my best friend's the reason why I got the microphone. He got the microphone first, and then they came out. But then Yeti came out with a World of Warcraft theme mic. Hi, Acid Burn Punk. Hey, hey, hey. So so of course we both love World of Warcraft. I mean, who knows? Maybe someday I'll stream it. I doubt it, but I haven't even had time to play, which is really sad because I really enjoyed this particular expansion. But they released a World of Warcraft mic, and he goes, "Ooh, shiny!" And he's like, so he sold me his old mic, which is still really good because it's a Yeti Blue, and those are pretty good mics. And then he's got his, which is it's an upgrade. It definitely is an upgrade because it's got like sound effects. You can there's a voice modulator in it, so it's really cool. But I don't really need or want that. Maybe for gaming, but not so much. Oh no, your sound's good. Your sound is actually really good. Wow, that's a threat. No, maybe I need to be. It sounds cool. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to check. Oh shoot. Oh, how does she keep track? How do you keep track of where to look? She has 14 different cameras? By the way, hi Max! Hey Max! It's good to see you here.
Moist.
Who is that? That's for... Oh, it's for Zerna. Doing Moist. Moist is like my channel's name here. Moist is a terrible word. Everybody hates it. So naturally, that was the first emoji I had to throw up on my channel. Because everybody hates it. It's a great joke. Well, that all started because we, I'm one of the Goblins of Mordor, which was all Michael Mortar's Patreons. So we go on to a stream and I don't think it was me. I didn't start the Moist thing. Someone else did. I think it was Michelle. She started the whole thing. Basically, we sit there and we listen for things that we can totally pervert on his stream and make him laugh. He's like trying to do a teaching stream and we're just freaking wrecking that. It's so much fun. And I think, and he's got a great sense of humor, so he just rolls right with it. Or he ignores us. Sometimes he just doesn't read chat, which is probably a smart thing to do. Ignore your chat. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna. Let's see. I like the. What'd you say you were? I remember irresponsible being in that. I'm like, so this is gonna be a fun Discord where we can just all be irresponsible. Well, but yet you're gonna advertise it on your stream, so everybody here will know about it. Oh, I hope that doesn't happen because. Oh, I know, right? You know, thinking of like hitting numbers, I was kind of offended. So, So if you follow anybody who follows Reaper like I do, because I'm the biggest Reaper fangirl in existence, I think. But they had their Kickstarter, and what they did was they put the fulfillment on their stream, and there'd be like 300 people watching them fill boxes. So that's not the offensive part. I actually, thought it was really cool and funny and stuff. And I have it on even though I can't even watch them fill boxes. I listen to the music once in a while, pop on chat and see what people are talking. But here's the thing. So they have their normal slate of streams by really good mini painters who, basically do instructional streams on there. And Ann Forrester, who made their paint line, is phenomenal painter. And was my judge at the MSP Open, which was scary as fuck. Basically, she comes on and she does Reaper Toolbox. Well, like there were 300 people watching people box things, and then she comes on and over 200 of those people leave. And I'm like, what the ever living? Like, seriously? She is way more interesting. I even put on their chat, how you gonna, she'll tell you how to paint all those minis you just ordered. And it's like, people disappeared. It's like, what? Seriously? And she's a fantastic painter. So, and on Reaper's channel, which has a lot of people, there's a lot of people that watch their streams. But they tend to watch more like the Reaper Lives and the things where the staff's on there. Yeah. Absolutely. Anne definitely deserve. There are some people out there that deserve a huge audience. I mean, Anne is one. I think the Wapples, both of them, deserve a huge audience. I mean, they're phenomenal. Rhonda Bender, who has also been streaming on Reaper's stream. I met her. She is super nice, too. Not only is she one of the best painters I know, she is also she's just as nice as she is a good painter. She deserves a bigger audience on Monday. I love all these guys. That was the other thing that was really cool about going to ReaperCon is I got to meet these people. And it was just such a joy. That's what I said it myself. I mean, I absolutely, totally admit it. I love their product. Although I'm not painting a Reaper right now. I will paint other stuff. I mean, I don't just paint Reaper stuff. They don't make everything. Yeah. I've got to contact. I decided to let the con sit, but I've got to contact them. It's a Gareth. I have to contact them about becoming one of their. I jokingly say they're shills. Become one of their affiliates, essentially. Anybody, I think if you're interested, anybody can be an affiliate. It just getting the rewards from it is not easy because basically you got to be in the top 10. They give you an affiliate link, and you got to be one of the top 10, people out there to actually get the rewards. But I honestly am not doing it for that reason. I'm doing it because I'm a big fan. Yeah. Hey, Gareth. I'm doing a multi-stream right now. Let's see. I do actually have the thing up, but you know what? Now that this is working, I can put it. I can do it. Full time. So here's what you do. Yeah, thank you for shouting them out, Mini Mommy. Oh, why is it not working? Like neat. Oh, it's just being slow. Yeah. So, yeah, here's what you do, Gareth. Go on to click that link, and then you get both of us. And then go on to his sound and mute me. And then you'll get both of us. Both the chat. So you know what the hell, I'm not just, as Kevin said earlier, I'm not just talking to the voices in my head. CapMaster's not a bad voice to have in one's head, but you've got a nice voice. Oh, Jesus Christ. You're not Mickey Mouse. I can't do voices for shit. And that's, I'd like to be able to do voices better, being streaming and podcasting games. So it's better than mine. I'm not consistent. I'll start out and then I'll just slip. I'll slip right. Well, I mean, okay. So the Murder Hobo, which is the Twitch stream. I mean, that is okay to be goofy because let's face it, it's a stream called Murder Hobo. That should tell you something, right there. What's that? Oh, but he's not on stream. Oh, you need a dog cam. Thank you, Balgium. Balgium, I always miss you when you're not around. Are you, you're on the multi-stream, right? So you can hear both of us? Or make sure you have his sound on because I don't have my audio. I think that's what it is. It's in my soundboard. I don't have the right things on. Okay. I don't. I'm a loser. Oh, shoot. Can you do multi-stream on a phone? He's got a phone. Oh, thanks, Max. Thank you for the follow. Okay, so because I don't think Gareth can hear you. What he said was try just opening it like your internet browser. Wait, oh my god. They are the worst. They are the absolute freaking worst. So here's the thing. I mean, I'm a Mac user because my work computer is Mac because I'm a graphic designer. And let's face it, still for graphic design, Mac's really kind of the thing. So I got an iPhone, I got a Mac tablet. My computer here is not a Mac, actually. It's a PC. Because I don't really do graphics on this computer. So, but the thing of it is, Siri... I'm looking at my phone because I'm going to say Siri when I don't actually want it to go off. But I'll say something like I'll say Siri and it'll never pick up on it. It'll never wake up. She'll just stay quiet. I'll say something else that has nothing to do, but sounds kind of like Siri, and it'll wake up. I'm like, what the hell? Not only that, there was an ad a while ago that Apple had out where it had Cookie Monster talking to Siri, and that would set my phone off. Do I sound like Cookie Monster? I mean, I know I have a deep voice for a lady. I don't have a high girly voice. But still, I'm kind of offended by this. How dare it? So, as I said, I'm putting some non-metal metallic on this thing because I'm an idiot. It takes so long to do it. It takes so long for me to do it because I have to go back and forth a million times trying to get the highlights just the way I want it. I think you gotta focus on, it's all about highlights and shadows in that case to make it pop. Oh my lord, can you imagine non-metal metallicing Sauron? Oh my god, it would take 5 years to non-metal metallic. I know this is going back a long time ago. That's not the first version of Sauron that's been released. Is it the GW? It must be the GW one. Because I don't know anybody else has the license. So I assume this was, yeah, it was. So I know someone, I think, painted Sauron. I don't remember if he did it or how he did it. but he got a golden demon for it. My my teacher, the guy who originally taught me, we had like a paint club. Don't ask me where the hell he disappeared. One day he just dropped off the face of the earth. Now we know he's still around. He get married, and we did find him, but I think he stopped painting, which is kind of sad because he was so good at it. But he was my first real teacher, and he also wrote the Betty Davis Eyes article on the Reaper website, which is a great one if you're learning how to do eyes to go look up. Because it's a very simple way. It's the way I use. One of the things I did at ReaperCon was I want to bump up my eyes and my faces, so I took a class to try to do that. But, oh my God, I saw his work. His work was unbelievable. It was, until now, I mean, he was like the best painter I'd seen out there. Because his work was so good. He could paint titanium that looked like titanium. Like his paints were so thin that you couldn't make out the transitions, and people accused him of using some sort of special paint to get the effect. I'm looking at mine going, yeah, I wish if I'm ever half as good as he is, I'll be happy. No, I don't want to go without light. See, Matt? He might have. I think he did do something like that. Because I'm pretty sure he put him. Oh. I think he took him and he put him on, like, standing above, like, a lava stream. So I think he did that, actually. And I think that's what made it so good. Yeah, it was an incredible piece. I mean, everything he did was good. He also, I remember he did one of the Reaper. Well, there's more Reaper skeletons. Scarecrows. But back in the day, there was really only one. And he did that they had a monthly contest where you could paint a mini and then you posted it up on their site or on where the contest was, and people would vote on a winner. And that thing, I saw it at the store. It was friggin' nuts. And it won. So, and there were a lot of entries. He really was a tremendous painter. And I was so blessed to have him. See, this is why it takes me forever to do my talks. I'm looking at this thing going, it's not there yet. Even though I've already put like probably 10 layers on this thing. I am not happy. Yeah, Darth Vader's armor is a lot smoother. I mean, unless you're talking about overall, not just the look. I'm not going to change your mind. It's an opinion. Yeah, Sauron doesn't. Sauron's just an asshole. Let's see. So Ball GM says I painted my current mushroom because Ball GM, he's where we said we're rating after this, and he what was I gonna say? Oh, he's doing Shroom-tember, so he's painting all mushrooms on his stream for September. And let's see, his current mushroom is with a black eye, just black with 2 spots reflection. I think I'm gonna give all my minis from now on black eyes. Much easier, and it looks spooky as hell. A friggin' man. Well, the Betty Davis eyes method actually is, you get pretty good looking eyes. Alright, I'm going to ask the chat, and please be honest. Can people hear me fine? Because if you can't, I will. I've already boosted my mic. I can cheat. Maybe that's what you gotta do. Yeah, see, Ball Jim saying I'm perfectly loud and clear. Unless you're picking me up off of my own stream, then it's probably is. Then probably is because it's coming through Caps. Ball, are you on both streams or just mine? And think I'm an absolute nut because I'm talking to myself. All right, you did something. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say mine, as far as I know, on my stream is fine, but when you put up a multi-stream, it just complicates everything. That's a lot of people. Wait, was that a multi-stream with 10 people? Oh. Oh, that's cool. I wanna... I am all game for working with others, so I think this is such an awesome community that I'm definitely game for working with other people. True. Fortunately, I seem to get a couple people that do chat. And I get a lot of people who come in and out too. So I'm pretty good on that. I've never had a totally quiet. At times, I mean, I've had where people have stopped talking at the time. I mean, not everybody. People are not going to sit there for 2 hours. That'd be really hard to do. I mean, if you're streaming and you're talking, that's one thing. But if you have to type it all in, I think it makes it more of a challenge. And I'm good at talking. I said, you know, the streaming, it'll just be I'll be good. Finally get a place to use my big mouth. Oh, Betty Davis. You know, I'd like the actress. Because, well, there's a song called Betty Davis Eyes. I think that's where he got the title of the blog post. Let's see, you're talking about the video. Is that the one where you paint the whole eye area of what? Yes, that is where you paint the whole eye area white. You do it first because then you haven't painted any skin, so who cares if you flip and go over the lines? It's a time saver more than anything. But you paint the whole eye area white, make a big stripe across, and then paint the face. Yeah, and there's one additional step too if you want. You can also put eyeliner around it, so you take like a darker tone, like if it's Caucasian you do brown, or if it's a black person you do like actual black. Blue or dark blue, whatever. You do a dark tone and you make an eye line. You put basically a border around the eye. And then when you paint the flesh, you go in, you leave a little bit of that showing so that the eyes will stand out. Kenny! You ever get anyone to make a Kenny emote for you? Do you finally have a Kenny emote? That's cool. Oh! Nice. God, aren't we all busy these days? It has been... That's the other thing. ReaperCon was nice because it meant I get to get away and not work. I did paint, obviously. I did quite a bit of painting, but it was nice to just be able to get up and go do fun things all day. Here, I'm gonna type an answer. I'm gonna type in a response. He probably wasn't here when I said it. There we go. That's the way it works. It's because I hate the echo. I hate echoes with a passion. That was like the first thing I had to deal with when I started streaming was the echo. Took me a while to figure out what to do. Nope. I feel like that's one of those things everybody has to deal with. And then when I hit affiliate and could add sound alerts, I did that, and then they were all bollocksed up too. So, yep. I want to do. Hopefully that works for Baldy. I love Baldy. He's been streaming a lot lately too because he's actually on vacation. He's on holiday. Well, it's a holiday. It's a holiday. It's a holiday. It's like holiday time in the Netherlands because that's where he streams from. You know what? If I had a 2-week holiday where that wasn't like my official vacation, I'd probably stream too. Just to get crap done. Oh, if I was streaming from Vegas, it'd be of me gambling. Oh, I don't rarely. I mean, the biggest thing I do is I might get a scratch ticket once in a great while. But I'm kind of Yeah, we don't like that. His hobby is vacation. Oh, I like that. He said his hobby is his vacation, so why should it go somewhere? You have a really good point. That is very true. Well, see, you need to come to ReaperCon, then you mix the two together. It's my goal, get everybody to go to that con so I can meet everybody. Of course, I don't know if I'm going to go next year because it's my 25th wedding anniversary and we're kind of going to we're going to have a second honeymoon in Disney World. So, I'm so excited. I'm excited about this. As long as I have enough money saved up for it. It'll be open. I mean, it's been open. It's been open through most of the pandemic. Yeah, they were shut down for a while, but they reopened. Oh, they reopened a while ago. I think it was even before. It was during last year too. So. Oh, you mean my shot? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I did that like in April. I'm waiting for the upgrade to the upgrade now. No. Well, I probably do. They probably all do with the variants out there. Oh, that's cool. Oh, maybe they got it right. I don't know. Good for them. Oh my God, you have such a good point there. I never even really thought of it, but that's real. That's actually valid. You probably need it too. No one. Who the hell stepped in? See, this is why I said we should have just made that. We should just done roles and made it a private channel. You never know who's gonna come in. I'm kidding, by the way. There are no undesirables around here, I don't think. So I am not worried about it. I was like, if people want to come in and... What? It's a what? I'm not against this. Well, you let me in, so... What's the stipulate? I'm afraid to ask. What's the stipulate that's supposed to... You need to change the name. You really need to change the name to that. What time is it? Oh wow, okay, it's been an hour. Yeah, we get a whole nother hour. I don't feel like I've gotten anything done because I keep going back and forth on this friggin'... No, with my friggin'... No, I'm doing the non-metal metallic on this thing and it's... taking forever! It's like I look at it, not happy. Look at it, not happy. I shouldn't be this friggin' picky. It's just for freaking game MIDI. It's not even like for a contest MIDI. But I want it to look cool. Black. I mean, I think that's the challenge of it though right there. Is the fact that yeah, there's like very little, it's like very little stuff on it. That'd be amusing. I think I'd be really amused if you actually did color like a Power Ranger. Friggin' awesome. Make it the new... You could, the neat thing about black is you can flavor the black with the color, with what you highlighted. So, obviously for me, I love flavoring it.
I'm Pickle Rick!
Thanks for the bits, Fazerna. And Pickle Rick. I love flipping Rick and Morty. Yeah. Yeah. A pink Sauron. I know Ball Jam. It said pink Ball Jam put down a pink Sauron. Actually, one of the more fun commissions I ever had was a Pinkie Pie Space Marine. It really was a Pinkie Pie Space Marine when I was done with it. It was pink and pink and pink. It had a party hand cannon, so I painted a little balloon on there, and it had a banner above its head. So I was asked to paint his. It was one of the few freehand things I've done that I really liked. I had to paint his little alligator pet on there. I was really happy with that piece. Oh, and I did, of course, have the cutie marks on the shoulders and stuff, on the pauldrons. It really was a Pinkie Pie Space Marine, and it was, I think he did it to annoy other people more than anything else. And I'm like, that's valid. That's valid. That's why I have moist as an emote. To annoy everybody? I stream to get my own crap done. I mean, that's valid. No, I do it because I have 2,000 unpainted minis in my closet of shame.
Inspiration!
Thank you guys for the bits. Oh my god, that would be amazing. Can I have purple spots on it though? Polka dots, please. I want you to do it because I think that would be amazing. You can make it. Ball Jam just inspired everyone here because I'm all about the inspiration. Muses are inspirational figures. That was another fun thing. There's a whole thing at ReaperCon where you do ribbons. You know, badge ribbons. Oh, yeah. And that was me. I have my ribbons on. I took my badge, which has got all my ribbons. I didn't go down. I actually built outwards so that I wouldn't trip over it. I didn't count my final total, but I have quite a few. But I made my own that says it's a point of inspiration because I am a gaming nerd and inspiration and such. And I had to do it. I had to do it that way. And they were well received. I still have a few left, but I got rid of most of them. Which is what I really wanted to do. There we go. That looks pretty good. Now there you go. Sauron with the itsy bitsy teeny wee yellow polka dot bikini. That'd be really hard to do on that mini. Are you mad at GW? Because everybody's always mad at GW, and really they kind of deserve it. I didn't think that was the issue. I thought the issue was more people like making animations of their IPs. Oh, okay. That's kind of ridiculous. I mean, it's not like they're stealing. That's stupid. I mean, that to me, if they're using all GW parts, no, yeah, okay. See, yeah, okay. I don't have a problem if they go after people who are ripping off their designs. Okay, I kind of have a problem with people ripping off anybody's designs because basically you're fucking over the artist. But if you're taking all GW parts and you're changing the design, they're going after for that's bullshit. I mean, come on. That's stupid. That's completely stupid to go after somebody for that reason. Oh, for certain, I thought it was. I've been trying to say that this is a multi-stream. I did put the thing in there. Also, make sure you shut off my sound on the multi-stream and put on Caps, because then you get both of us. He's broadcasting both people. I'm not, because I'm a terrible person. Oh, I love you, Cap. That is so not true. What? You asked you said you wanted to stream all weekend for reasons, and I was like, no, I took pity. That is not true. I really. The truth is I actually really like working. I've discovered I do like working with other streamers on this multi-stream thing. If I could just figure out the tech. I really enjoy working with other streamers. I mean, I did it not too long ago at, wait, where did I do it? Oh yeah, here we go. I got the thing here. At Murder Hobo Con, which is, Murder Hobo is the Twitch stream I'm on. And I helped develop this logo. And here, I'll put down there because it's totally taking my page. But anyways, we did because there are a few, there's some mini painters that have been associated with that Twitch stream. Me, CG Mini Painting. Chris from CG Mini Painting was a fellow Murder Hobo. So he did campaign 1. He was in campaign 1 before I was. So yeah, I joined them. I managed to weasel my way into the campaign, and he was just a lot of fun to work with. So there was him and Jen, myself, and the Black Christie, who was another painting. Although she hasn't streamed in a while, I don't think. I've been sort of off the grid anyways the last week because I've been recovering from going my trip. But basically, it was us 4. I let people pick whatever mini they wanted. Because I was like, it's just too hard to coordinate it. But you got to pick something you can paint in 4 hours. Well, I sort of succeeded. But it was such a fun stream. And I was like, you know what? I really do want to work with other people. So, hey, if you want to do a multi-stream with me, scheduling is the hard part. Scheduling really is the hardest part for me because I have so much going on. You're kind of stuck at home. I know. And, well, a lot of it, too, is like I said, it's funny. During this pandemic, I seem to pick up a crap ton of games to play. You know, I guess nobody else had anything to do, so what do? You go on Discord and you play. You know, you start making more and more D&D and Pathfinder and Starfinder games. So I said some people would probably say I play way too much a week. I say I haven't hit my limit yet. So right now I think I figured out last night I'm up to or I will be up to when I add the other 2 games. Well, wait, one I just added this week. I'm going to be up to 6 games in 2 weeks. Because some of these games are bi-weekly. All right, I think I'm finally, more or less, happy with this axe. Oh, I gotta put white. Duh. I just, oh, no I didn't. Yeah, basically I have my Saturday, the game that I play, like, we're doing Rime of the Frost Maiden, which is one of the D&D, like, adventures, campaigns. We're doing that. We do that on Saturdays. And that's pretty much my only, I think, weekly game. I'm trying to think. Because I have a game on Sunday, that's bi-weekly. And I get to play a pirate, so, let's see. Monday I got nothing. Monday I stream. Tuesday, we may eventually bring that game back. There was a Tuesday game before the pandemic that was put on hiatus until the GM is ready to run now at this point. But it's our best friend who just bought a house, so, you know, things are kind of busy. I gotta add white to this. Wednesday I record a Starfinder podcast called Hex Grid Heroes, which is so much fun. All my games are fun. That's every Wednesday. That's every Wednesday. So I got 2 games every Wednesday. Thursdays, I have a game every Thursday now, but they're bi-weekly, so it's a different game each Thursday. And then, Fridays also. All right, so 3 of my games are weekly. Because we're doing Dawn of Flame, which is a Starfinder adventure path. Games are out there. And with Discord making me easier, there is a chance you can find them. There's also in New England, I assume this is Acid Burn, right? I recognize the voice. Living in New England, especially if you look towards Boston, we have some really good, for organized play, we have really good GMs for Starfinder and Pathfinder Society. And I know because I'm in 2 of those GMs, I'm in their campaigns. One is running the pirate one. I still pinch myself that he actually comes to my house and runs a game. Because he's just such a good GM. And then I called the other guy who the campaign I just joined, which is Ruins of Aslan, which is a Pathfinder 1. Both the pirate one and this Ruins of Aslan, I think is the AP. It's Vaseline. No, Aslan. It's Aslan or Aslan. Yeah, it's Aslan because that's the name of the place. I just started this and it's horrific. It's so horrific. You know, that would be so appropriate right now because basically I didn't join until session 2 or session 1. They had a session 0 where they got to basically they had to go to an outpost and they were bringing supplies to it. When they got to it, nobody's there. Something bad clearly happened. So I'm like, well, they're at the island, so how do I get myself in the group? I go, well, there's one obvious way to do it. I am unconscious. They find me unconscious. And I have no memory of what happened. That way I can't cheese it. And it did that. And sure, that's the way it went. And of course, something horrible did happen because my character's skin is completely translucent. I was like, oh, this is fun. Yeah. He's like, I told you to be horrible. I go, that's fine. I'm all cool with horrible. I don't do that. I don't like stealing unless you're stealing from somebody else. I don't like stealing from the party just because to me it hurts the party. Oh, that's fair. sounds like you're kind of evil, but okay. I guess it's sort of that view. Yeah, that's a ring. Oh, thank you so much for following Blueberry Dog too. Blueberry Dog. It sounds kind of. I love blueberries. But yeah, it's so that was the way it started off. That game is actually on. I think people can look it up. It's actually on Obsidian Portal. And what is you can put little journals and things like that. We do it to run. I don't know if it's set for public or whatever, but I know that's a place if you want to. You can actually put like all sorts of interesting crap about your games in there. And people can go check it out. Once again, I am not happy with this backside because this is all rough in there. I'm not happy with it.
I'm not happy.
That's not going to make me happy. Yeah, but it won't help my knees. I find, as I said, I'm old, man. I'm old, so I'm getting aches and pain. See, you have the mileage, and you went through a lot. If I do say so. With me, it's just age. You know, I can't see for shit anymore. No. No, oh, definitely older. And I mean, truth be told, I have the one thing, but I basically screwed up my back when I was in college, like a freshman year of college. I was going into a building and didn't see the step, even though right above the thing it says "Watch your step." But it's a little shallow step. And I slid off of it, and everything in my back just crunched down right in the middle, right by my butt. You know, where it naturally would. So ever since then, it doesn't happen horribly often, but I will tweak my back out and be kind of laid up, and it sucks. So that's why I can't even imagine, because you've got your issues are so much. No, it's a fair question. So I've had a little of that. I mean, and it always, the worst thing is it always seems to crop up when it's like the most inconvenient. Like, that's true. If I could, I don't want to do that for money. That's just. Yeah, exactly. And I'm. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's, what did I do? Shoot, sorry guys. Good, keep talking. Sorry. Great, I cut out a sword for this guy because I'm going to attach a sword to the back and I have no idea where it went. It's on my bed. Alright, is there anything else I gotta paint on him before I have to actually deal with the fact that I'm missing the sword that I cut out for him? Which is probably falling on my floor or something. Where the hell did it go? I had it, you know, like I was smart. I had it attached, like I had it stuck in the blue stuff that I had, you know, in the base so I wouldn't lose it. I do have the sprue, which actually has another sword in it, so I could just cut another one out. Wah, wah. And then I'm going to find it. You know, as soon as I cut out another one, I will find it. Oh. And I just found something else on the floor I was looking for. I always dump stuff on the floor, so it really, I don't see it though. Where the hell did it go? I figured maybe it's under my wet palette, and it's not under my wet palette. I did that. I have my phone, which has got built-in flashlight. So my view is if you're hobbying while you're lurking about my stream, I'm all for it. Even if you're not chatting because you're hobbying, awesome. So don't worry about it. Hobby away. Fine, screw that. I'm going to cut another sword out. The sad thing, there's only 2 great swords on this brew. I guess it will turn up. I mean, it didn't walk away. I need my cutting tools. Have fun. All right. Well, we're only gonna be on another half hour before we raid. Z-Ball GM. All right. I guess I'm glad I didn't put the sprue away like I was planning. So Rolf's main weapon here is a greatsword. But when the mini was bought, he would initially start out his old attack action by, or well, maybe not attack action, but he would start his combos by chucking an axe, like a full-size axe like this. And I asked Cubby if that was okay. He's like, yeah, that's fine. So I have a greatsword, which I'm going to somehow attach on this. I've been trying to figure out what I want to do because you get this big, huge fur thing. You know, so it's going to look all weird. So I'm thinking, this is the hard part. I'm not as good at terrain and sculpting as CapMastor is. I know. I actually have a hanger because I used to go to like Ren fairs and such when I was younger. Hoping actually we might go to King Richard's Fair, which is the biggest local one we have in Massachusetts. We're talking about going to that early October. The next time I actually have a free Sunday. So, but I have one. I know basically there's a ring that. There's basically 2 rings and a strap, and the sword goes through the 2 rings and it wraps around you. Oh, he muted himself. If you can still hear me and you're on Cap's chat, then he's not. I mean, he's not muted overall. But oh, that's annoying. No wonder you were quiet. I was kind of wondering. I don't think too long because it wasn't like it hadn't set off really alarms in my head yet. So I think you caught it real quick. No, I don't think we did. So, As I said, I have no, and I said, just for the record, I have literally no issues with anybody around here jumping in chat and saying hi, even during our stream. Who cares? Hey, it happens. It's not your fault. Oh, Twitch. It's not. I don't think it's Twitch. It's Stream. It's Streamlabs. What drives me nuts is it's this multi-stream thing, and I always get. I guess maybe because I have an ad blocker up or something, but I always get periodically someone's stream gets knocked off, and I go, "Hello, if you're seeing this, and you're already on Twitch TV, click here to get." Yeah, friggin' annoying. Well, why doesn't Twitch come up with a way to do this easily, you know? Lame. Screw you. Come up with a way to do this then, and then I'll use you. Alright, so I'm gonna start this little... I think I'll paint it first. Yeah, no, that looks good. As I said, I mean, you don't have to go super, super, super contrasty highlights if you're doing it for you. That's more or less if you're going to do it for a contest entry. And even then, keep it all in context. Oh, is that what squad? You have to be partnered to squad stream? Yeah, well... It's the one, yeah, it's getting the views. That, you know what, I have like... My hopes of ever getting that are like, I think I think hitting the lottery would be more likely. I mean, I'm not, as I said, I did this because I wanted to paint my own shit and talk to people while I'm doing it. Really. That's all. That's all. I'm hoping today, I'm hoping I'm getting a payout because it looks like I did hit the $100 mark. So I'm hoping to get a payout and then throw that money or some of that money back into other streamers. So yeah. I wish I'd done it sooner because I really did miss, because I said I do conventions and I really love working there and having people pop up and check out what I'm doing. And well, most of them are mini paint and takes, so they'll check out what I'm doing, but then they go and pick a mini, sit down at the table, and we hang out and paint. And I kind of missed that experience. So I wish I had started streaming like over a year ago when everything shut down, because it would have filled a void. I said, I've got my husband here I can talk to, but honestly, I like having lots of people to talk to, or even a couple people to talk to, then not necessarily him. I talk to him all the time, you know? Oh, that's not the same, though. Come on, dry, damn it. Yeah, exactly. Plus all you wonderful people that tend to come around here like mini painting. And my husband likes what I do, but mini painting? No. I've tried. I tried to get him to we just try it once. Just try it once, dear. Okay, if you don't really isn't your cup of tea, then you're off the hook. He won't even try it once. I can't even convince him to pick up a brush once. Yeah, he didn't. He didn't. He won't. He won't even try it. Crafts are not. Crafts are not his thing. And that's fine. And that's when I kind of came to the realization that even though I'd like to enable everyone to take up this hobby, some people it's just not for them, and you just have to respect them. Respect their choices. Oh, I mean, for fun. I would end up, yeah, I would probably get divorced if I friggin' harangued him that much. No, no. I mean, and I'm not into everything he's involved in either. I mean, that's true. Oh, but Plague Verily, but your mom hasn't divorced your dad, so I guess that's good. No, I as I was gonna say, and you know what, and thank God too, because I mean, when we go to conventions together, and it's not all of them. I mean, some of the cons I do, he does. Like he didn't go to ReaperCon, and there's a couple others where I run paint and takes, and he doesn't necessarily go. But the ones that we do go together, he'll GM games, and mostly Call of Cthulhu. Oh, I got yelled at him because he needs to. Oh, he loves the yeah. We play together. Yeah, that works out well. Yeah, which works out very well because we're always hosting games at my well, now that things are open back up, we are hosting games back at my house again. So I love it. Oh yeah. Oh no. He's definitely a nerd. I mean, one of the you're talking about Lord of the Rings. Basically, we met when I was in college. We were both in college, and I worked, as an art major, and I worked at basically the art gallery. It was one of my work study jobs. So he walked in one day, and I was reading because there's nothing else to do but watch to make sure the artwork doesn't walk away. That's it. That's literally your only purpose there. So I would bring books to read, and so I basically read the whole entire Lord of the Rings trilogy while I was working there. And I think it was the second book. I want to say it was the second book, and I was reading it at the time, and he saw it. And I guess he thought, hey, it's a nerd girl who's approachable, and she's cute. So he came up and just started talking to me, and I didn't see him again for another month, but we took the same train to Boston to go home and things and we were both involved in the music department, and things just sort of went from there. So thank you, Lord of the Rings. Brought us together. No, he's terrible. It's still wet. No, he's got no pathos. That's the one thing that drives me nuts about my hubby. When he makes bad guys, they all have to have pathos. So you feel bad. Pathos, when you make a bad guy sympathetic. So you've got you've got a bad guy who's a bad guy because the circumstances in his life made him a bad guy. Yep. Yep. I think you get the point. He would make me feel bad for killing his bad guys. I said for a while there, I felt bad. I said that 1 year where I had too much death in my life. I guess you could say I lost my dad, and there were other circumstances, and I found out after that games just didn't bring me joy because every time I go even kill like cannon fodder, I'd feel bad. I was like, what the hell is wrong with me? Because that is so not me. But I got over it, and now I kill cannon fodder with impunity. So, or was that without impunity? However it goes. Fortunately, yeah. Most of the time people can figure out what I mean. That's what I said. It's a good thing she didn't divorce him. Sorry, I'm taken. Sorry. I would, I was gonna say. Nah, I would say, I can't flirt on here. Nah, I was gonna say, yeah, I've been taken for 25 years. Well, longer than that, or will be 25 years next year. Aww. Oh my god, this won't stir. Yeah, no, it really isn't. I lucked out too because my parents were together till the day my dad died. My dad was only like 65, but they always had a great. Although my dad, I think never thought he always wondered if I think my mom really loved him, which was friggin' stupid, because of course she did. But yeah, and like every couple, we all have our moments, and they had their moments. But they, and I guess it was kind of nice. They're not perfect, and but they lasted, and my mom's doing well. She'll never remarry. She'll never even date again. And again, she is almost. Now she's almost 80, so. My mom is almost 80, and you wouldn't know she's almost 80. She is. I'm going to put a little minimum attack on this belt buckle, too. I'm going to make the whole thing a belt buckle. No. Yeah, and that doesn't really go for mine, because my mom did not have a savior complex. And my dad didn't really need saving, so if you want to know what my dad was like, just look at me. I'm a lot like him. I'm a lot like both of them. I can see moments where I'm like her, And I can definitely see moments when I'm like him. The way I think, my temperament, the fact that I can look at. I do read the directions, okay, when I put things together, like furniture. But, but I probably don't necessarily have to because I'm good at figuring out how to piece things together. And so was he. He was not the most book smart guy, but he was very smart. Don't ever say he wasn't smart. He was. Oh God, that's. Gee, I'm thinking that 65 is young. Never mind. Whoops. Oh, that's so cool. My husband's Italian too, so although he's not hyperactive. My husband's very calm. Yeah, he's actually nope, he is he's not really he's very chill. My husband's always been very, very chill. Yeah, don't ask me. He's very quiet. We've jokingly they say that the stranger that goes that the one who is like the mass murderer. He's always the very quiet one. That would be my husband. Oh crap. There's something in my brush. Sorry, there's something in my brush that shouldn't have been. So he'd be the quiet one. He's always been. It probably works out because I'm such a motor mouth. I'm going to fix this, folks. That's why it works well for streaming. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's like I can probably stream. I can friggin' talk. I can friggin' talk for 2 hours at a time or longer. Yeah, I'm one of those people. Like, sometimes I just have felt a little with everything going on at work. Although right now it's actually settled. But for a while there, I was so inundated with work that I couldn't have any streams going. It just was too much. So, on work, yeah. Right now, lately, it hasn't been as bad. Probably because we had a holiday weekend. Thank God, because, I mean, basically, I'm the only one that really does what I do there. I'm a graphic designer, so it's kind of an important. Basically, I design things so they can be printed, and then I set up the films for the silkscreen machines. And I'm the only. I mean, I have a supervisor, but she does the digital printing, and that's a different animal altogether. But she doesn't really know the ins and outs of all the silkscreen stuff. So we're sort of like two sides of a coin. And she gives me a lot of autonomy too, which is nice. I can go out and I'll have people on the floor yell at me, "Why the hell are you talking to me? Why isn't your supervisor?" Well, she's let me do that because then it becomes a game of telephone, and that doesn't work so well. Mind your own friggin' business. Yeah. Kiss off. That's it. Like, I've been. Well, it's I'll see you, Ball GM. But it's more the fact that it's like telephone, that things can get screwed. I'll tell like there's a problem with it, and like my previous supervisor, you'd have to always tell him everything. And I mean, I like the guy. Okay, don't get me wrong. I really did like my previous supervisor. He was cool, but I'd have to tell him, and then half the time he wouldn't ask the question that I asked him, but that he needed resolved before I could do the job. That's the sort of thing, and she realizes that, so that's why she lets me go out and ask the questions myself. And I'm like, yeah, Ball. Oh, he's so cool, by the way. He just hit affiliate too, so yay! I'm proud of him. And yeah, he's been streaming. I mean that's what you guys did to me. So, I hit it so fast because I hit it the minimum amount of streams I needed because of you, because of the Pyro Club. Meeting. I literally met Big Jim Slay Gaming at one of my paint parties the week before I started streaming. So then I wasn't gonna have any problem getting affiliate, as long as I had an. Yeah, I was. It's funny. It's funny how many streamers seem to be from Massachusetts too. I wish you all would be around here, and then we could all just hang out. But you live too far away. Damn it. Mass is not cheap to move to, so especially not right now. It's everybody coming from California. I swear to God, that's what I heard is. It's also expensive as fuck to live there. It was so bad that my uncle, now he does live there. That's the funny thing. They retired and lived there, but when he was still working as a professor, he was a college professor. Also, he's an Alzheimer's researcher. I don't know if he does that really anymore, but Alzheimer's kind of runs in my family. He was an electrical engineer. He got his degree in that, but because the brain activity and such is not totally unrelated, he ended up in Alzheimer's research and working with the brain. So, but anyways, he was looking for a new job, and I think he ended up just staying where he was. He was at the time working for the University of South Florida, but he was looking for a new job for him and my aunt, or my second aunt. I don't know. He got divorced and remarried, and he looked out California. The problem is they wouldn't give him enough money for him to actually be able to afford to move to California. If you think about that one, and it had to be a significant amount of money. Because Florida, I don't think they get. In Florida, you don't get nearly as much money, I think, as you did. And he did all right in Florida, too. So, but it was so expensive to move out there that he couldn't make it work. Now that he's retired and such, he made it work. So, I think there's sort of a funny part to this, though. They moved out there because my aunt and my step-cousin, well, my aunt, I will say is, I love her, but codependency, man. She needs to be near her little girl. So she moved out there to be near her daughter. And then my step-cousin met somebody, got married, and they moved to, I want to say it's Colorado. They moved away. But they love California so much, I believe they're staying put in California. So they love it. They live near I think they live by in Carlsbad. It's beautiful. I think actually that's pretty good. Not me. I am not. Oh, I mean, California's gorgeous. There's no denying. There's a lot of very pretty areas, and I gotta admit, the weather out there, when it's nice, is just beautiful. But as far as that's true. Oh yeah, that's true. Palm trees. Oh my God, our bestie DJ calls those fake trees. It's really funny. But I went out there for a couple of BlizzCons, and I found the weather was nice. So I understand why people like it, but well, do it, Plague Bearer. Move out of the city. Go somewhere. It's nice not living in a city. I've never lived in a city. I lived in suburbia. T- oh yeah. Actually, the funny thing is, I technically live in a city. We have city government here. We have a mayor, but this is hardly a city. It's a friggin' town. It's only the government that's a city. It was. It was until not long before I moved there. I live in a town called Amesbury, or city called Amesbury. They literally changed their government to mayor made a city. But it's not a city. I mean, the closest thing I guess you could say, I lived in Salem. That is a city. I lived in the Witch City when I went to school. All right. Do you want me to tell you it's 2:30 and it's actually time so you can go to bed? Oh my God. Okay. So let's see if VolGM. I don't see him on yet. Let me refresh my stream. He is on. I was gonna say I like cities like this one. I really do. All right, so it is time to go raid. the ball GM. And by the way, please, hang on the line. I don't know how raids work on multi-streams. Okay, so, you don't have to raid him. If you get someone else you'd rather raid, you can. But he is really cool. If I stay on the line and enjoy his stream, let's see what else. I don't know what he's probably painting mushrooms because I said it's Shroom-Timber to him. I want to thank everybody who flippin' joined us today. I had a great time, and I want to do this again. And if anyone wants to join me and do a multi-stream, maybe I'll figure out the tech better. So, have a great one. It did. Yeah. Oh, no problem. And I would gladly do it again. You're a cool dude, and I'm really glad I met you. So, through all this, and everyone else, too. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so let's do it. And when are you streaming next, by the way, sir? Mm-hmm. Oh, cool. Eastern. He's in Canada, so and I'm pretty sure he is Eastern. I think he's just north of me. And oh no. Ah, shoot. All right. Well, I stream on Mondays, 7:30. No, 7. Fuck. So apparently there's a time limit. I didn't know that either. Nope, I just had set up the button. Yeah, Ball GM is awesome. I was gonna say I really want I want to bring all the goblins and the Inferno people together, and the CG mini painting people, because that's where Mini Mommy comes from. And for Zerna, they come from there. Yes. So and the goblins are they're really cool. Actually, that's the other neat thing. When I went to ReaperCon, I had 2 of the other goblins. They came too, so I had people to hang out with there, which was nice.